Hello all. Welcome to IS Pharmacology Difficult Podcast. Today is 30th of September and today is the International Podcast Day. So first and foremost, wish you all a very happy International Podcast Day. And what I have planned for today, some of the fun facts regarding the podcast and pharmacology. So let's get started. The first fun fact. The full form of IPD is Pharmacology Difficult, and the full form of IPD is also International Podcast Day. Well, I discovered this fun fact. Second fun fact. The term podcast is derived from the portmanteau of iPod plus broadcast, while the pharmacology term is a Greek term which is derived from pharmakon meaning drug and logia meaning study of or knowledge of. Third fun fact. The term podcast was coined by Ben Hammersley in one of his news articles. He was a journalist. He coined this term in his news article in the newspaper Guardian. While the term pharmacology was used by Oswald Schmidt-Berg, and he is known as the father of the modern pharmacology. The fourth fun fact. Who were the harbingers of the podcast? Mr. Adam Curry, who was an MTV video jockey, along with one of the software developers, Mr. Dave Weiner. They initially coded a program called the iPodder, which could be downloaded on the internet, and hence they were the harbingers of the podcast. Fifth fun fact, which was the first company which came to the tech support of podcasts? Well, it was Apple in 2005 who first made the announcement and the update for incorporating the podcast in its own software iTunes. Sixth fun fact, Mr. George W. Bush was the first president who used the podcast as a medium to give his addresses to the public. Next fun fact, podcast was declared the word of the year by the American Oxford Dictionary in the year 2005. Mr. Steve Jobs in 2006 described how the podcast could be made on iTunes and Apple software. And then lastly, the fun facts about my Is Pharmacology Difficult podcast are: it started in April 2020. It was relaunched in December 2020. Currently, we are ongoing on episode 126. We have covered the topics general pharmacology, while autonomic nervous system is on the go. There have been more than 5,000 plus downloads, and the text is associated with the podcast book Is Pharmacology Difficult book series. Is Pharmacology Difficult podcast is one of the initiatives in the pharmacology podcasts, and it has been recognized and ranked internationally as one of the best pharmacology podcasts on many renowned websites like Player FM, Bcast, etc. Lastly, a big thanks to all the mediums of the podcast like Spotify, Apple and Google Podcasts. Because of them, the podcast is downloadable globally. In the end, I would just like to wish you all a very happy International Podcast Day. Stay tuned. Thank you.